Well, this weekend, UB is hosting its annual National Girls and Women in Sports Day celebration. It's going to include a clinic and an autograph session for kids, and here to talk more about it is the Senior Associate Athletic Director, Deanne Keller. We're so glad to have you with us. It's going to be a great event, sounds like.
It is. Thank you so much for having us and giving us an opportunity to really speak about National Girls and Women's Sports Day.
Talk a little bit about what that is, just to begin with, because people might not be familiar with what its mission is.
Sure. It actually began in 1987 with the death of Flo Hyman, who was one of the greatest volleyball players and actually really talked about representation in sport. And it really grew into an event that commemorates just women in sport and girls across the country, across the world, and having access to sport and also pursuing careers in sport and really what women gain from participating in sport.
And that's a big part of the clinic that you're doing on Saturday. Tell me a little bit about what some of the activities are there.
Yes, it is. We're super excited. Our clinic will run from 11 to 1 on Saturday, February 4th. We'll have about 8 different stations that feature a lot of different sports that we sponsor, whether it's women's soccer, softball, our track and field program, our volleyball program, as well as sports performance. We're also going to involve our cheer team as well. So I think it'll be a great exposure for girls grades 4 through 8 to really have just a different experience with connecting with our student athletes. They're just role models for them too, as well as some of our coaches.
Yeah, because there is still that disparity. It's better than it used to be, but there still is a lot of focus put on men's sports. And sometimes I don't know that we always go toward what the benefit is beyond playing, because a lot of girls might start when they're little, they drop off when they're teenagers. But what are some of those benefits of even just activity or being part of a team?
Right. Obviously, we all know physical activity really helps us, not just from a physical standpoint, but also our mental health also. But it also builds teamwork, it builds respect, it builds time management, leadership skills. How do you work with a team? So I think those are really important attributes that we develop in participating on a team and through sport. I think we also learn discipline. We also learn how to be an advocate for ourselves and speak up. And so that's another part of our day on Saturday, not just giving an experience through sport, but we're also going to have our junior game day helper that'll connect young girls in the sports industry to be exposed to helping out with our broadcasts, helping out with sports medicine, helping out with our marketing program. So we're really looking forward to that opportunity as well.
And you'll be such a great resource for that. So if people do want to get involved in this weekend, they do have to register in advance, correct?
Correct. All of our information is on ubbulls.com.
Awesome. It's so great to talk to you. Thank you so much. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate the time you gave us today.
Absolutely. We got more to come here on Most Buffalo.